Yes, ma'am. Thank you. God bless you. Right. Atulya, thank you. Oh, yes. Maybe, ma'am, maybe. Right. So happy Guru Purnima for everybody. And those who are wishing, it's wish you the same. And thank you for your wishes. Yeah, now we are ready to start. Right. Today we start the concept of, now we will go for starting the increase. Now I will go for further discussion. What was our last class discussion, guys? What was our last class discussion, ma? Can anybody can make me to remember? Our last class discussion was, right, ma? Thank you, Mayur, thank you. So functions in that special functions in that we talked about. The first special function is discussed. That the filter function is discussed. Filter function is explained, and filter function related examples also done. Now it is the time to see next function I am going to introduce. Yes, ma. Aarti, thank you, ma. Thank you. Wish you the same. Right. Let's move to the further. Second function we are going to talk about it. Map function we are going to talk. Map. We are going to talk what? Map function we are going to talk. How easy it is. Look at that. How easy it is. Now, let's consider what this map function is doing. What is the same purpose we need to learn, syntax we need to learn, explanation we need to give, and we need to go for the example part. Okay. So let's, before that, I want to give you some clarity here. Some clarity I want to give you. Let us assume your salary list, company salary list, right, ma, Rohit, thank you, Rohit, Undrivade, right, thank you, wish you the same, right, let me continue, ma, yeah, Srusti, happy Guru Purnima for everybody, wish you the same, those who are wishing me, right, let's continue the topic. Now here, right, now, thank you. Suppose salary list. So you are working in one company, unlike you, a lot of people are working in a company. We are having sal list, sal LST. Sal LST is equal to like this. Look at ma. Yeah, is equal to, yes. God bless you all. Right. Happy Guru Purnami for all of you. God bless you. Look at that. So 10, comma 20, comma 10, comma 20, comma 20, comma 30. 30. Yes, 30. And then this is the 20, and again 20. Like that 35. Like that I am having. This is my details. This is my details. This is a salary list. Now today, what we are going to do is, your company decided to give some 2 rupees increment for everybody. Assume that 2% or 3% like that. I am taking for easy explanation purpose where you have to understand quickly. That's why I'm taking that. Company decided to give rupees 2 decided to give rupees 2 decided to give rupees 2 increment. Just I'm writing for easy calculation purpose. So don't take like that. 2 rupees increment. Right, ma. Yes, Rajshekhar, it will start, ma. Java batch will start. I will intimate. Okay. It will start. I will intimate to you. Right. Right. So let us take two people can have the same salary, ma. Somebody is asking, Venkatesh, your salary and your friend's salary is same. Your salary and your friend's salary is same. Like that I took there. Okay, now don't get the doubt of it. List allows duplicate values. Your salary and your friend salary will be same. Right. Don't get the type of simple doubts. Venkateshwar. Right. So don't have that type of things. Please read the notes. Fine. Company decided to give 2 rupees increment. Then what you will do? You will prepare new sal list. New sal list is equal to what you will do? Add the value to The 2 is added to 10. It will become 12. Carefully observe. The value 2 will be added to 20. The value will be added to 20, 22. The value 2 will be added to 30. It is called 32. The value 2 will be added to 20. It is 22. The value 2 will be added to 35. It is called 37. 37. So now, coming to the point of it, here all the values are say a particular value is added to this value list. Now we are getting the new salary list here. This is called a old salary list. This is called a old salary list. Old salary list. Old salary list. Now I am preparing what? A new salary list. I got it. 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 Who will do this type of operation? This type of operation can be obtained by a function called map. Map function can do this. Map function can do that. Yesterday, what we did? We filter out some elements. We filtering it out some elements. Today, what are we getting? We are getting a new object. We are getting a we are getting a new object, new map object, new list is creating, new iterable object is coming, new iterable object is coming, new iterable object is coming, new iterable object is coming from the existing iterable object, from the existing iterable object, existing iterable object, iterable object. From existing iterable object to new iterable object is coming. From existing iterable object to new iterable object is coming. Who is going to convert this? By adding some function. With some function, I will add this value to, and I'm getting the new list here. So mapping from old list to another list, that can be done by the function called what? That can be done by the function called what? Map function can do these operations. Are you understanding this process, ma? Are you understanding this process here? Yes, sir. How to do this process, ma? Very, very simple, sir. Let us see, sir, how it is possible, sir. Same as that. Map function. Sir, come on, fast here. INCR. INCR is called function name. Filter function takes how many parameters? Filter function takes how many parameters? 2 parameters it will take. One is called what? Function name. One more is called what? Iterable object. Here also, INCR is called one function name. Iterable object is called OSAL list. OSAL list, that is. OSAL list. OSAL. Old salary list. OSAL list. Then what is this? INCR is a function. INCR is a function. INCR. Yes, Matulya. You can use for decrementation also, no problem. Any type of modification can be done, not at all a problem. What is this INCR? Def. INCR is a function which is taking the value called what? Which is taking the value called what? Come on, fast. Something like X I am taking. X I am taking. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? X is equal to X plus 2. X is equal to X plus 2. Say what? Return X. Return X. That's it. Return X. Then start how it is working. How it is working. MOBJ. This is called a MOBJ. Start the flow. Start the flow. Each value of old sal list passing to whom? INCR. First value of INCR. It will go to the function INCR. It will go to the value called X. X. What is the old value? What is the value of X now? What is the value of X now? 10. 10. 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2. 12. 12 will be placed here. 12 will be placed here. 12 will be placed here. Comma. Next value of old cell. Again will you go to the function. What is the value of X? That is called 20. 20 plus 2. 22. Again 22. Next is called 32. It will be going on repeating until it is going to finish all the elements. Dear students, is it clear for all of you? Is the map function is understandable easily? Yes, sir. Very, very simple. Because yesterday we had the beautiful discussion called what? Filter function we have. Now it is going to be very, very simple for us. So nothing is difficult here. Very, very simple here. So let's move to the further. Here you can write with anonymous function also. With anonymous function also you can do it. How do you do it, ma'am? Mobj is equal to map of, what is that? Map of, tell me, what should I write? Lambda, what is that, ma'am? X colon, what is that? X colon, x plus 2, Who is saying def? Who is saying, somebody saying def here? Can I write a def here? Can I say def here? No, that means not reading the notes at all. Need to read the notes. Comma, O shall LST. O shall LST. It is going to be the output. Right. So each value of LST, sending to X, modifying and return the value back. Sending the value and doing that returning back. Sending the value, modifying and giving the value back. Right. So normal functions uses def. So mobj, yes ma, mobj is of what type? Here mobj is of what type? Yes, can anybody can say? Class. What is that? Now I'm waiting for you. Excellent map. Once we understand one topic, other topic will be dead easy. Other topic will be dead easy. Okay, that I can convert into which type? That I can convert into which type? Can I convert into any type or not? Can I convert into any type or not? Yes, sir. How do you convert it? Come on, convert it. Which type I have to convert it? Which type I have to convert it? Yes, list. So new sal list, new n sal list. N sal list is equal to n sal LST. LST is equal to list of MOBJ. MOBJ. N sal list is equal to MOBJ. N sal list is equal to MOBJ. Next, here also I can convert this MOBJ, MAOBJ. I can take it as what? TPL is equal to TPL, no problem. New TPL is equal to tuple of, happily you can say MAOBJ. I can convert that. Tuple of MAOBJ, you can convert this type of value. Right? Shall we show you the example now? Each map function execution behavior is what? Each value of a iterable update sending to the function and getting the result of it. Very easy, ma. Let me go to the others here. Now see, done. Okay, let's watch it. Let's watch it. The scenario here. What is that? Map example 1.py. Map example 1.py. Right. Fine. Let's start with the DEF INCR of something like X. Whatever it is. Shall. You want to take meaningful variable? Shall. You can do it. What I will do? Shall is equal to shall plus 2. So if you want to take some percentage of salary, give from some 15% of the salary incrementation. 15% means what? 0.15. 0.15. You can give the incrementation salary like that. Shall is equal to something like that. Shall plus 2. Shall plus 2. Some 2 I wrote. Depends on the percentage, you can do it happily. Return what? Shall. Return shall. You can do it. This is a normal function, dear students. Then go for the main program here. Main program I am going to take up. What is the main program you see? Carefully follow, ma. Carefully follow. What this main program is doing? Take one LST. LST is equal to, that is called old cell. I'll take old cell. I will take old cell. LST and all you know already, na? So take it as 10, take it as 12, take it as 14, take it as 15, take it as 6, take it as 12. Like that. Like that. Fine. Yes, ma. Samrin, exactly. So let's go to the mapping part. I can print this old salary list also. Print there only I will say old salary list. Old salary list. Very, very easy. Old salary list is equal to dot format of old sal. Old sal. Yes, done. Right. Old sal. Printed. Next, I want to prepare the new sal list. New sal list. How do you prepare? MOBJ1 is equal to MOBJ1 is equal to map of, come on, INCR, simple, and then what? Pass the old sal here. Each value of old sal, sending to the function INCR. What INCR is doing? Modifying the every value of old sal list, modifying everything, and a new value will be kept in MOBJ. And print the type of it, ma. Print type of OBJ, type of MOBJ. I need to show you or not. Dot or comma, I will write it, comma. I will write it MOBJ1, MOBJ1, MOBJ1. Save this code, save this code, save this code. Now I am going to say special function, special MOBJ example 1, and I will go for next term, enter into this and try to execute once. G colon CD KVR Python 9 AM. Say here special functions. I hope functions are okay. Functions, and then special, in that special, yes, Python here, and then see map example 1. What I got it? Type of OBJ, I got it. MOBJ, map of type this one, map object of type this one. So we printed that MOBJ, but we need to print what, ma'am? Type of MOBJ. Value cannot be printed directly. See that, ma'am? Class map object. Map object, you need to go for it. So we want to print that new values. So map object is done. Now I want to convert it into, you can print like this also. What is that? I told you new sum n is equal to MOBJ, print of x. So print of x. See that result now. MOBJ now. Okay, MOBJ 1. Yes, ma. MOBJ 1. Yes. So I got the modified values. 10, 14. What these are the values we have, old one. New one is like this. 6, 8. All the values incremented 2, 2, 2, 2. Now, dear students, instead of printing that, you can happily convert into other part also. What is that? New sal is equal to new sal. New sal is equal to, I am taking that list of what are you doing? You know, MOBJ1, then you print that. You print that part. Now you print that part. Old new salary list. I am saying that new salary list. Okay, now new salary list. I will take it as new sal. I am taking. Let's watch this, ma. New sal list. See that? Old sal list, and then new sal list. I got it. Okay. So if you want to have some percentage of salary incrementation, directly I'm modifying the salary. And if you want some percentage of salary, you can do the percentage of salary incrementation also. How do you do that? Sal plus percentage of salary. 2% of the salary I want, or some 3% of the salaries I want. How do you do that, ma? 2% of salary if you want? Sal into 0.02. Are you understanding? First the salary is coming 10. Okay, 10 plus 10 into that percentage. Yes, sir? Are you okay with this? Is it formula is okay? Suppose by mistake if you write like that, see what is happening? 0.02. What will happen? Only percentage of salary is increased, you will get it. So you will get only increased percent of how much extra they are getting, not the exact amount what they need to. You need to write 10 is a salary value. I need to write sal plus you need to write it. This is the way. 10.2, see 0.12. This one, you are getting that output. I hope you people are following what I'm talking. Dear students, are you okay? Are you understanding? Yes. So it's not only 0.2, you can take whatever the percentage you like it. This is map example with a normal function. So here I'm writing map function with normal functions. normal functions, map function with normal functions. Same code I will take with what you know, Python I will take it. Now I'm going to paste it. Map example 2, just I'm saying that INCR and map of here INCR. In place of this normal function, whatever you are writing, remove that. Now remove this part. Here I am writing main program. In that directly I am writing, what is that? See, lambda function you want to do like this, you can do it. What is that? New cell, new cell. Directly I'm writing new cell is equal to lambda shall is equal to shall plus shall into 0.02, right? 0.02. As usual, you are going to get this discussion. Directly I will write it here, list of. I will write it. Here I will write what? Okay, 1 minute more. News, I will write INCR. I wrote INCR. Okay, now. So here I will write what? New cell, I will write it. I hope you are understanding. This extra conversion not necessary. Are you okay, students? This is called a lambda. So map function with the lambda function or anonymous function. Let's save this code. Yes, go to the special functions case. I will go to this place, execute this part. What is that? 0.02. What happens, mom? So line number. Okay, one more type of function is required. Okay, so coming to the colon. Yeah, colon ma. Super. Yeah. So coming to the point of it, is equal to no, we have to write colon. So syntaxes you need to remember. See, syntaxes you need to remember. Shall colon you need to write it. So you got the same result as previous. Right? Is it clear, mom? Is it okay? Understandable? If you want, one more way, if you want, I can write, still you can reduce the length of this code. What you will do, write this entire code inside of this place. INCR, write in this place. Happily, you can reduce this entire length. You see, lambda. Directly I'm writing lambda function, and then old salary I'm passing here. Directly, map function with a lambda is going to be applying here only. So you just increase some values here, 100, then 120, 125, some 34, comma, some 56, comma, something like 556, like that. You try to do that. So map example 3, you are using map example 3, .py. Yes, go to the location of it, then out of that execute py, and you are saying this and getting this details like this: 100, 102, 120, then 2%, whatever you like it. Right or not? Right. So Vikas Jadhav, why we need this function, sir? Vikas Jadhav, why we need these functions? Which one? Which functions, ma? You are asking? Map function you are asking, huh? Are you not understanding this map function? Are you there? I told you what so far to you. Come on, students, all of you tell me, why do you use map function? Why do you use map function? To design a new iterable object, from the existing object, to design a new iterable object from the existing object is nothing but what? Mapping the old elements with a new modified list. If you want, we will go for it. Yesterday's class, we went for a very deep discussion. And this time, if we get that type of doubt, it's a problem. Filter elements purpose we have done in the entire yesterday's class. And now you see this entire discussion is also done. And almost I'm coming to this part only. So map function, I'm going for what purpose? I'm going to give it. So because I hope you have got it. Fine. So let us move to the map function purpose. Why do you use map function purpose, ma? All of you. Map function is used for obtaining a new iterable object from the existing iterable object by applying to the function. By applying to the function. So one function is required compulsory. Which function I am applying here? Lambda function I am applying. So here you see lambda function is applied. Here you see some normal function is applied. So coming to the point of it, very, very important. Don't get doubt about it, because we are discussing very clearly in the class. So I am writing the purpose. The map function is used for schema is used for obtaining new iterable object from from existing from existing from where from existing iterable object. Yes, ma Lakshmi, import. Yes, good. From where? From existing iterable object by applying to a function, by applying to the function by applying to the function by applying to the function by applying to the function. So used for obtain, this is a statement you need to repeat as it is, applying to the function. So because we apply to the function called, in our example, new incrementation function, we applied. Sir, what is the syntax? Now I'm talking about the syntax. Let's see the syntax. Syntax I am applying. What is the syntax? You observe it. Variable name is equal to, what is that? Variable name is equal to map of, come on, ma. What is that? Map function says function name, comma, what is that next? Iterable object you are passing. Yes. And you know already variable name is of what type? Here, same explanation I can give you. Here, variable name of what? Same variable name explanation. If you take here, variable name of what type? Map type. Excellent. Next I will give you execution behavior of this map function. The execution, what is an execution behavior? I'm just saying to you, listen carefully. The execution behavior of map function is that each value of iterable object is sending to the function name. Each value of the iterable object is sending to the function name. Next line I am writing, ma. The execution behavior of map function is that each value of iterable object each value of iterable object is sending to where? Each value of iterable object is sending to a function name, sending to a specified function name. Specified what name? Function name. Specified function name. And it can be modified. The function will be modifying and returned what? Returned the modified value, modified and returned until how much time? Until all the elements will be over. Until all the elements will be over. In where? Iterable object. All elements will be over in iterable object. Is my concept is clear? Yes, ma. Perfect. So The execution behavior of map function is that each value of iterable object is sending to a specified function name, and it can be modified and returned until all elements are over in the iterable object. Perfect. Now, the function name can be either a normal function or anonymous function. As usual, as we discussed it, the function name can be either normal function or it can be a anonymous function. That part you are already aware of. So as we have discussed previously in the filter function name, even in map function also, same kind of thing. So the function name can be, here I am writing, ma. Of course, you know that already. The function name can be either, the function name can be either normal function, normal function, normal function, or or what function? Lambda function, lambda, or anonymous function. Anonymous function I will write, otherwise you will forget that. Anonymous function, anonymous function, anonymous function, right? The function name can be either normal function or anonymous function, right? This is a working functionality of it. Now map example 1 is done, map example 2 is done. Now dear student, I hope this map function is clear. The special explanation of map function is clear. Am I clear about this, ma? Can you confirm once? Can all of you can confirm once map function? Are you confident? Yes, actually this is very simple because already we understand yesterday filter function. Filter function is taking two inputs. So when filter, if what is the job of filter? Every value of iterable object sending to the function. Here the function is returning what? True or false. True or false. True means filter, false means don't filter. And here map function is doing what? Each value of iterable object submitting to the function name. Function will modify and giving the result back. Super. Right. Yes, ma. Sonali, thank you. Now, shall we go for one more example? Open the notes. Open the notes. Open the notes. Write down. Write a Python program. Open the notes and write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will which will which will which will square, see very carefully I'm saying, which will square all the elements of given list, which will square all the elements of given list, which will square all the elements of given list, which will square all the elements of given list. See, the question itself says which will square all the elements of given list. Understand that word? All the elements of given list. Square means what? 2 means 2 into 2. 3 means 3 into 3. 4 means 4 into 4. Srushti, are you getting ma? Square means 2 into 2. Square of 2 means what, ma? 2 into 2. Square of 3 means what, ma? 3 into 3. Like that. Are you getting? Yes. So it's very, very simple. So let's watch it. So let's watch it. And then after that, I will give you 1 or 2 examples. Right, ma? Fine. So you have to understand now, if I am not patiency, if I don't have the patiency, it's a problem now. So student cannot understand. Yes, you can do lambda expression. Samrin, very good, ma. Samrin, very good. Let's follow Venkata Karthik. You will get wrong, ma. Yes. Yes, ma. Yeah, square only. So now I'm going for map example 4 dot py. You want a normal function or lambda function directly? You want a lambda function or normal function directly? I want to get it lambda function. Okay, super. Now let us take it as number list. Some values. Numbers is equal to 12 comma 13 comma 2 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6. These are my elements. I want to do the square of that numbers. Square of that numbers. How do you do it? How do you do it? Square numbers. SQNOS is equal to direct attack. Direct attack. Tell me list of or tuple of, schema tuple of map of lambda, what is that, v colon v into v, v into v, v into v, v into v, comma, what is that, nos, easy, nos. Are you following this? NOS. What is the value of NOS? First value of NOS. What is the first value of NOS? It is a 12. Passing to where? V. 12 into 12, 144. 144 will be in SQNOS. 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 Next value of this is 13. 13. 13 into 13. 13 into 13. 169. And 2 into 2. Next 4. Like that it is going on placing the things. Placing the things. Now just try to print it. Just try to print it. Now what is that? So given numbers, given list of given list of values, given list of values. Yes, same dot format of NOS. Now you are saying that square list of values. Square. I am writing square list of values. Square list of values. Okay, ma? Square list of values. What I am going to say there, and I will write what here. That is called what? SQNOS. SQNOS. Right? Coming to the point of it. Execute. Then done. So coming to the point of it, example 4. Right? Yes, here I'm going to say done. So you are going to get a result is like this. Yes, ma. Banu, you can write like that also, ma. We can write like that also, no issue at all. 12 and then 13, then 2, 4, like that. See, 6 into 6. You can write also like this. Yes, you can write one more way. What is this? You can write to 2 also, you can write it. Yes, ma. Can you write like that or not? Are you following this point? Are you following this point, ma? Yes. So we are following this type of discussion. So this is called a square of that numbers. Yes. Very good, ma. Yeah. This is, you already know, these operators you already very good now. So we applied the lambda functions. Can I give you one small case study for you, assignment for you? Write down. Write a Python program. Do it. Take that. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will compute square root of every value of list. Square root for which will compute the square root for every value of list, which is very simple for you, not at all a difficult. What is the change you will do here? What is the change you will do? In the same place, I do only one change. What is that change? Yes, Vedant Joshi, excellent. That's it. So here, in place of 2, I will do 1 by 2. Or I can do 0.5 also or not. 0.5 also or not. 0.5 also I can do it. 0.5 also I can do it. Yes, ma, Rahul, you can do that also. Yes. Can I go to something more more important one point? Shall I go to one more thing? Right. So this you try to do this example. Next I will go for, after this function, map function is over, after reduce function is over, I will tell you combined examples, we will go for it. So let me complete the reduce function also. So map function is done. So map function we understand. Now we are going for reduce function. We are going to discuss reduce function. In this class, I want to go for reduce function now. Let me go for the third point is called what? Reduce function. I want to go for reduce function. I want to discuss it. Look at that. Now, yes, ma, correct. Rasmi, correct. That is reduce function. I am going to discuss. Look at the reduce function. The name itself says, the name itself says, what is the meaning of reduce? What is the meaning of reduce? Come on. Getting the number of values into the single values. Getting the number of values into the single values. Okay, let us take one example. Directly, straightforward, you take example. Look at, no problem. Not like that. Look at, suppose it's my requirement. It's a wonderful explanation I am giving. Try to catch me quickly, ma. Right. Sir, consider the following. Consider the following. Consider the following. Consider the following. Consider the following statement. Consider the following statement. I am going to explain the working process of reduce function. Working process of reduce function. All of you carefully observe. Right? Be alert, ma. Be alert. Don't be in the Saturday mood. Come out of it. It's only our psychological feeling. That's it. We don't have any such feelings. You don't feel like that. Coming to the point of it. This is my list of elements. See, guys, LST is equal to some values are there, ma. Some values are there for me. What are that values? Something like 5 comma 6 comma 7 comma 8 comma something like what 10 comma 20 comma 30. These are my values, ma. 40 also you take it, no problem. Right. Right. Yes, ma. I'm sharing the paint screen also. Whatever I'm explaining, those things also I'm sharing it. So whatever is most useful to that, I'm sharing it. There is no doubt in that. Okay, this is my values. Now my requirement is find the sum. Find the sum of all elements. Sum of all elements. Sum of all elements. See, guys, finding the sum of all elements means what? I'm total sum. That means I'm reducing these many values into a single value or not? I'm reducing all these values into a single value, right or not? Yes. Find all the sum of all the elements. One more question I will prepare. One more question. I will give you that after doing that, I will give you that another point also. Find the biggest element of all the elements. Find the biggest element of all elements. Biggest of all elements. Is it not getting single element or not? Yes, ma. Is it not reducing? Similarly, find the smallest of all the elements. Find the smallest of all the elements. All these things I will do it in the class. Okay. First we start with the sum of all the elements. Sir, how it is working, sir? Working flow of, now I am going to explain. Find the average, sum, all these things are comes under working process. Now I am explaining internal working process of, yes, ma, Sumant, correct, correct. Now I am going to explain the internal working process of reduce function. Here I am writing internal working process of reduce function, internal working process of reduce function. Of course, don't feel that I am not boasting about my class. You take any person, how reduce function internally works, they don't know. First of all, they don't know the special functions. They don't know the number of approaches to do it. Parameter passing mechanisms, you ask any student, they don't know that. But when we are going to discuss in depth of it, we must go for understanding like anything. So first you see internal working process of reduce function. I am explaining, ma. So please everybody try to get me. Please everybody try to get me. Right, done. Sir, you take one box. Now second box also I am taking. Like that I am taking, how many values are there? That many boxes I am taking. That many boxes I am taking. One more box I will take it. Like that, how many values are there? That many boxes you need to take it. That many boxes you need to take it. Yes, that many boxes I am taking. Yes, next another box I am taking. Let us fill that first, later we will take care about it. Now I am taking 5. Now I am taking 5. Next I am taking here what, 6. Next I am taking 7. Next I am taking 7. Next I am taking 8. Next I am taking 8. Next I am taking 10. 10, 10. Next I am taking 20. 20. Look at that. It's more interesting, ma. Interesting, more interesting this is. 30. Yes, ma. Omkar. See, no problem. Listen now. Listen, you will become perfect now. No problem at all. 40. This is becoming 40. Right. 40. Now I am explaining the process. Who is pointing to that? This entire thing is pointed by what, ma? This entire thing is pointed by what? Yes, dear students. This entire thing is pointed by what, ma? LST. LST is our object. LST is our object. Super. LST is our object. Okay. No problem. Start the discussion. Start the discussion now. So here 5, 5, 5 is going to be first the reduce function. Listen, first step I am telling. The reduce function. What is that? The reduce function. Whenever I supply the list value to reduce function, do you know what is happening? The reduce function, do you know what is taking place? The reduce function, what it is taking place? Listen now. The reduce function will take as usual, like other things. Karthik, switch off your video. So the reduce function applies every element of iterable object to the function and obtaining a single value. That is actually the purpose of it. What the first step is doing? From this iterable object, the reduce function sending to one function name, right? What is that function name? Can be a normal function, can be a normal function, can be anonymous function, whatever it is. We will take care about that. But the first step, the first step I am talking about, that only I am just waiting for that. The first two elements of iterable object are picked. The first two elements of iterable object are picked up. What is the first element of it? For example, this is called X. Careful, all of you, be alert. Come out of your sleep. Come out of your sleep. So this is called X. This is called Y. This is called X. This is called Y. X and Y. X and Y are picked up, and then our process is called what? Addition. Addition, na? So that I will write one box, adding them. What the result is going to be? What the result is going to be? 11. Result is going to be 11. First step is what? First step, first two elements of iterable object are picked, right? Place in first and second variables, X variable, Y variable placed, and result is obtained. That is called 11. That result will be kept into the first variable. That result will be kept into the first variable, which is called X. Dear student, it is called X. X. Next iteration, second step, what are you doing? In the next step, what are you doing? Next step, what are you doing? Next step is to apply the same function. What is that same function? To the previously obtained result, that is called X, and that is applied to what? Next element. Now you tell me, if you really follow me, new element is going to come. That new next element is going to pick it up from where? From the iterable object, and that element will be placed into again added. So this is going to contain, keep it in that. This is going to be called what now? This element is going to become what? Y. That element is going to become what, ma? Y. Next element is going to be Y, and this X plus Y will be done. X plus Y. What is the X plus Y? It is called 18. 18 is a result. 18 is a result. Where are you keeping that? Where are you keeping that? Excellent. Super you are. X. Again, next element will be picked up. What is the next element picked up? Is called what? 8. 8 you are keeping in which variable? 8 you are keeping in which variable? Super, ma. Super. And next, this will be taken. What is that now? What is that now? It is going to be called what? Super. Now you are so express. Now you are just, if we say you are catching me like anything, that is called shrinking the minds. So what is that value of it? 18 plus 8 is called what? 26. 20, 26, huh? 26. 26, where are you keeping? 18 plus 8, 36. Who is that person, ma? Right? Where is that 26 is keeping in? X. X you are keeping in. Super. X you are keeping in. That X value, next value will be picked up. Next value will be picked up. Next value will be picked up. Yes, so simple. Next value will be picked up. What is the next value? It is going to be called here. Next value will be picked up. What is the next value here? It is called y. This is called y. This is called x. This is called x. So it is going to contain what? It is going to contain what result? 36. 36 is the result kept in which variable? 36 x. This process will be repeated how many times? This process will be repeated how many times? Until my elements are over. Am I correct? Am I correct? Until all the elements are over. Yes, sir. Super. Excellent, ma. Yes. That is called a subject of learning. You take any person and ask this question and how this reduce function will work out. Why? See that? Why? And don't think that y is placing in previous place. Y is replacing the value continuously. Y is replacing its value continuously because it is just selecting the next one. Who will do this internal process? Our reduce function will do. What is the value of it now? It is called 56. 56. And what is the result? The result is kept in which variable, ma? X. Super. Now this X, again it is going to be computed. Okay. Now last, it is getting finished, ma? Try to have the climax scene now. So it is called what, you know? It is called Y. See, Y. So we need to take Y. What is the result of mine? What is the result of mine here? You are going to get the result called what? X. X is going to contain something like this. X is going to contain something like this. It is going to be called what? 86. Super. 86. 86 it is. And then X value will be, X value will be with what? X value will be with what? Right. Then I'm taking here Y. It is called Y. And then final result is, fine. Final result is how much, ma? Final result is how much now? It is 126. 126. Yes, 126. Yes. That is called in X. Do you have any more result further? Do you have any more result further? No, sir. Then return what value? Return what value? Return what value? X value. That is the answer. Return X value. That is an answer. Now I will say return X. Return X value. That's it. 126 is the result. Yes. How is this X? How do you understand this? Do you understand, ma? Do you understand or not? Yes, sir. Easy or difficult? Is it easy or difficult? Yes, perfectly, sir. Okay, good. It's real. Perfect. Okay. Enjoying your class, sir. Right. Good. So, and you also will be connecting to my class. Okay, Samrin. Very good, mom. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Like this, we will go for Sonali. Thank you, mom. Right. So, you are connecting to these examples like anything. Yes. Ah. Yes, ma, you can do. Rohit, you can do reducing also. You can do anything. You can do anything. Ah, yes, ma. Karthik, yes. Fine, fine. So, yes, ma. Yes, ma. Karthik, that's sure. Yeah, Karthik is saying that this answer is correct because this answer is correct. See that Karthik is saying this answer. Karthik is saying his experience. Sir, map reduce programming is a heart of big data analytics part, sir. And none of the Python faculties explained map reduce programming except you, sir. It's real. It's real. Very, very nice. Very nice. So coming to the part of it, coming to the point of it, now I'm going to say, this type of importance. So that much importance will be there. Gaurav J. What happened, mom? What happened? You are just right. Right, mom. Rashmi Ranjan. It's true. Right. Thank you. But only thing is practice. All of them should practice it. That is what I'm explaining from your side. Okay. Right. So, yes, ma'am. Fine. Shall we move forward? Shall we move forward? Whatever we discuss, shall we do programmatically? This is an internal steps of the reduce function. After discussing some relaxed points, we will come to the programming immediately. Okay. Right. Let us see how it is done. How it is done. Reduce function. Right. Now see, we are entering into the reduce function. See ma, how easy it is. I will take function, but one thing you remember, now I am going to say reduce example 1 dot py. Reduce example 1 dot py. Now, first time you are seeing something new in my class. Take LST is equal to, what are our values? 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8 ma. 5, 6, 7, 8, comma, 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Please check that. Yes, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Done. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Done. Now reduce function, I need to go for it. What is the reduce function example, ma? Reduce function example, please. There we are having reduce function. So purpose I will write it. First purpose I will tell you after seeing this result. What is the syntax here? Variable name is equal to, see ma, carefully watch it. Reduce of what? Function name, comma, iterable object, super, iterable object. How it is? First time, how many values are picked up? Everybody? How many values are picked up? 2 values are picked up. Definitely our function name will take how many arguments? Definitely our lambda function or normal function will take how many arguments? 2 arguments. Okay. Then function will do the operation. Result will come. That result will be stored in which variable? Excellent. That variable will be stored in which variable? First variable. That may be x variable or y variable or whatever. First variable called x, assume. Okay. Next it will pick up what element? Next element it will pick up. Next element will be placed in where? Third variable. Omkar? No. Next variable, next element will be picked up. Where it is storing? Y variable. Rasmi, correct. Ayyo. Next value will be picked up from the iterable object. It will be stored in y. That will be done with what? Y value will be computed with what? X value. X value already contains previous result or not? X value. Second time y and x value will be done. Result will be stored in where again? Result will be stored again in where? X only. New value will be picked up from iterable object. Where it will be placed in? Where it will be placed in? Excellent. Y. Y and x will be done again. Result will be stored in where? X. And this process will be repeated. This process will be repeated until what time? Until what time? Until all elements are over. Until the last element of iterable object. Until all elements are over from the iterable object. That's it. Tell me, if you are a very powerful student, tell me one thing. VAR name is of what type? Don't tell quickly. Don't tell quickly. Vedant Joshi. That's what I said. It is not going to be a reduced type. It is going to be called as any fundamental type. Variable name can be any fundamental type. That is what I want to tell you. Because previously I've seen filter type, map type. You may expect suddenly what type? Reduce type. Not like that. Depends on the type of value we are getting. It can be int type also, it can be str type also, it can be float type also, it can be any fundamental type. Depends on the operation you do, but it is not going to be the type of reduce object. No, I will show you that. Okay, now variable name, but one point I will write it compulsory. Variable name is of type fundamental type, fundamental data type, fundamental data type. Fundamental data type. Okay, students. Even and str also. Str also sometimes. Str also sometimes. No problem. Okay, dear students. Let me show you the example. Quickly, I will go to the example. Already you are in the example part only. Right, LST is equal to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. Done. VAR name, that is nothing but some result. Result is equal to CMA. Result is equal to what is my function name? Reduce. Tell me function name. What is the function name? Lambda. What is our operation? I will write the question also. Program for finding number of elements. Sorry, finding sum of all elements of right, elements of what? List. Sum of all elements of list. Program for finding sum of all elements of list. Come on, lambda x comma y colon x plus y, x comma y, lambda x comma y, x plus y, comma, what are you passing? What are you passing? LST. LST. Are you following my point? LST. This is LST. Start this point now. Start this point now. X comma y, x plus y, LST. What are the first two values? First two values are passed. What are the two values? Just I am asking the question. 5, 6. 5 will be stored in x, 6 will be stored in y. Yes, x plus y. How much? X plus y 11. 11 will be stored in where? 11 will be stored in where? Simple ma. Actually, you see, 1 minute you see, 1 minute you see. Just for a minute. Wait. This is becoming 11 ma. This is 11. What is the next element of LST? Next element of LST is what? 6. Actually, this is a process. 11 will be stored in where? X. 6 will be stored in where? Y. Again, what will be done? 11 plus 6 will be done. This 17 will be placed in where? X. What is the next element of LST? 7. What is this? We got it already. 17. 17 or something. 11. Plus what we got it? What we got it? Something like 7. Like that we are going to get it. Are you understanding? Yes, ma. 17. Yeah, that's true. Are you understanding this point, everybody? Yes. Now you print type of result. Type of result variable. Type of result variable, comma, type of result. Type of result you see. Type of result. Type of result variable. Type of result here. Type of result here. Lambda xy, x plus y, type of result. So we got this type of result. So tell me type of result. So you will get one error here. You will get one type of error. Let me show you that error. Let me show you that error. Okay, let us. You will get one error here, not getting the result directly as we got previously like that. Now you are getting some error. Observe result. Error. Yes, ma, I am showing you that. Why error also? I said, no, I will tell you that. Listen that. Okay. Reduce example 1. Error will come. Reduce, name reduce is not defined. That means, look at that. I will show you shortcut. Easy way to understand. I will show you. Yeah, Python command prompt. Python command prompt. Now I am asking you. Yeah, math.sqrt of 25. You are getting an error. What is that error? Name error. Name error. Name math is not defined. What is this math? What is this math module name? Tell me. Just module name, because we know in our beginning of the sentences, Python is a API, having good API. Good API. Mathematical operations, if you want to perform, there is some designated module is there. That is called math module. What we used to do, of course, very shortly we are entering into the topic also. Math is called module name. Don't tell library module name. So we need to say import. import math, import math. Then I will say math dot sqrt of 25. Then 5.0 I got it. 5.0 I got it. Okay, na? Right. Suppose look at ma sine of 90. I'm saying sine function. Sine of 90. I'm saying it is giving an error. What is that? Name error. Name sine is not defined. Then how do you do it? Then math of sine. I'm taking for example sine of 90. Sine of 90. So you are getting 0.8939 etc. is coming. Right. So our mathematics is going to say sine 90 how much ma? Sine 90 how much? Sine 90 how much? 1. We used to learn 1. Is it correct or wrong? Is it correct or wrong? Is it correct or wrong? According to our school days, according to mathematics, actually it was wrong. Sine 90 is not 1. Actually, remember students, you can tell to our mathematics hours also, sine 90 is not 1. You can challenge them also. You can challenge them also. It is 0.9 only. It is not 1. So you can, if we say 1, you can say wrong straightforward. So sine 90 is called 8939 etc. It is rounded to 0.9. Not even 9 also. It is like this. According to trigonometry, whatever it is. Trigonometry means it should have a proof now, Narasimha Rao. According to any language, what people say is cos 0, they will say. What is the cos 0? Cos 0 I am writing. For example, I am saying cos 0. What is the cos 0? What is the cos 0? Is 1 they will say. But it is going to be called what? 1.0 we got it. 1.0 we got it. Okay. But sine 90 is not that one. Sine 90 is not that one. Okay, na? So we got 1. So according to that, what I am trying to say is any function you are calling directly, it is giving error. Because every function is a part of our Python. Every predefined function is a part of what? One module, right or not? Come on to the point. Every module, every function is a part of one module. Similarly, today if you come back to our discussion, reduce function is there, na? Reduce function. See our command prompt here. Name reduce is not defined. Name reduce is not defined. That means reduce function. Here I'm writing here reduce function. Reduce function is present in where func tools module. Func tools module. So first time we are getting, yes ma'am, sine function, cos function is present into math module only. Is present into math module only. If I want to use any type of predefined function in our Python, we need to import the module name. You need to import the module name. You will get immediately a doubt. Sir, our map function is there, our filter function is there. There also belongs to the module only. But one of the module is there, built-in module, which is by default imported to every Python program. Right? Like a Java programming, java.lang is one of the default package. In Python also, we are having one of the predefined built-in module, which is imported to every Python program. After functions, I will introduce the modules to you. You will get the very good clarity now. At this point of time, you understand for my satisfaction, reduce is one of the predefined function. Belongs to which module, ma? What is the name of the module? What is the name of the module? FUNC tools, function tools, FUNC, function tools, function tools. So I should import or not? I should import. Don't worry about the import today. FUNC tools, FUNC tools. So red in color, it is called a module name. So that function should be called with respect to the module name. That function will be called with respect to the module name. As we discussed about math dot sign and all those things. Math dot sign, math dot what, sign 0, something, whatever you like it, you call it sign 0. You got something, some values, we got it or not? right? Subhasri, we need to import, ma. We need to import. Subhasri, you take one example. You are asking why to import. Suppose India is there. India want to prepare some vaccine. So the raw products are present into USA. The raw products are present into different other countries. What your India has to do to prepare the vaccine? General knowledge, ma, general knowledge. What we have to prepare, ma, Subhasri? What we have to do? We have to import them. Like that. The things are there. The things are there. The things library is containing. In Python, it is Python will not provide all of them to your program. Whenever you ask, it will provide. Am I correct, ma? Subhasri, are you understanding? Shall I move forward? Yes. So let's come back to our program here. Import FUNC tools. FUNC tools dot reduce lambda function you are writing LST. Now you print. Yes. Now coming to the type of resultant variable is equal to C. What is the result is coming? Now you observe. No error will come. No error will come. So you are getting which type of result is returning, ma? Which type of result is returning? Which type of result is returning? Int type. That means the return type of result function is not the object of reduce type. It is an object of fundamental object only. Fundamental object only. Suppose if I take 5.4, 5.5, 5.5, one value is 5.5. Now see the result of it. See the result of it, ma. See the result of it. What is the result here? Float. Because of one of the values called dynamically typed. Dynamically typed. You can take. Are you able to follow my discussion here? Are you able to follow my discussion here? Done. Now let's execute. Now print the result. Print. Sum is equal to happy format of result. Format of result. Now you execute. Now see the result. We got 126. Are you following me? 126. See our diagram also. 126. Diagram is 126. Are you getting my points or not? Are you getting these points or not? All the values are reduced to what? Reduced to what function? Reduced to single result. So reduce function is used for what purpose? Reduce function is used for what purpose? To get the single value. Now I am saying that reduce function, I am giving the clarity here. Reduce function is used for obtaining a single element from any iterable object. Let's go to the discussion back. I will go to this place. See, I will write the concept here. Right. Yes, ma. Reduce function I will write. Purpose I will write it. Yes, my dear students. The reduce function is used for the reduce function is used for obtaining single result. Used for obtaining single result from any iterable object. From any iterable object. Right? Good. Syntax is written. Now coming to the point of it, variable name is equal to reduce of function name comma iterable object. What is this iterable object is doing? Converting that value into that part of it. Now I am going to give you one more sentence I am writing here. Reduce function present in a predefined module called what? What is that? FUNC tools. Right? And this explanation I gave you here. Right. Here variable name is of type fundamental data type and str also no problem. So I hope you people are understanding what is my intention here. So let me explain internal working process, internal working steps. I will write it. Internal working steps. So here only under explanation only I am giving internal working process. Internal working process. Working steps I will write it. Internal working steps. Under this explanation only I will write the internal working steps. First step I am going to do. What is the first step, Amma? Tell me. First step. First step number 1, or I will write like this if you feel difficulty. Step number 1, ma. What is that step number 1? First, two elements of iterable objects are picked up. First, two elements of iterable object. First, two elements of iterable objects. Two elements of iterable objects or iterable object picked up. Two elements of iterable object are picked and place in where ma, place them in first and second params of given function name. Yes, so super. Yes. Step number 2, ma. Step number 2, given function name and result obtained. I will write under result obtained. So in the function you are writing some result or not? Obtained. Result obtained. First two elements of iterable object are picked up and place them in first and second params of given function name and result obtained. Okay. What is the step number 2, ma? What is the step number 2, ma? Here I am saying that step number 2. Second step, what are you doing? Next step, what are you doing? Next step is to apply the same function. Apply the same function. Apply the same function. Apply the same function to the previously obtained result. Previously apply to the same function. Apply the same function to the previously obtained result. Obtained result in the first variable. In the which variable? First variable. And second variable contains. These steps are very, very careful. Second variable contains what? Next succeeding number of iterable object. Next succeeding, SUCCE, succeeding. Next succeeding element of what is that? Obtained result in first variable and second variable contains next succeeding element of iterable object. Iterable object. Next succeeding element of iterable object until this is the another point. This is another point I say. Okay, just for a minute, you just get it like this. Okay, so this is the one which we are applying. Fine. Next, what is this? This process will be repeated how many times? First time this is done. Second time, apply the same function to the previously obtained result in the first variable. And second variable contains what? Next succeeding elements of iterable object. Step number 3. Which step will be repeated again and again? Step number 3. Yes, please. Step number 3. This process will be continued. I am writing ma. This process will be continued. This process will be continued until no more elements present in. No more elements present in which object? Iterable object. No more elements present in which object? iterable object. This process will be continued until all elements completed, I can say, until no more elements present in iterable object. Until all elements, I can write like this, until all elements, like this I will write better, until all elements completed, until all elements completed. This is a better word, until all elements completed in iterable object. This process will be continued until all elements completed in iterable object. Are you understanding this point? Are you understanding this point, ma'am? Right. Done. So completed this part. So step number 3 done. Step number 4. What is the step number 4? Finally, what is the result you are returning? Finally, what is the result you are returning, ma? Finally, we need to return the result. What is the result? What is the result? This process will be continued until all elements completed in the iterable object. Next, the final result will be returned and printed. The final result will be returned and printed. Returned and printed. Are you understanding this process, guys? Is it easy or difficult? First stage, initial stage, first 2 elements are coming. Next step, what are we doing? Result is obtained in the first parameter. Next succeeding element will be repeat iterable object you are getting. Continuously you are getting. 2 and 3 will be continued until all elements are over. And finally result will be returned and printed. Is it understandable, ma? Easy or difficult? Working steps are easy or difficult? Working steps. Right. Yes. Mr. Sumant Gaud, you are asking, sir, when do you complete this, sir? When do you complete? Do you want a deep completion of the subject or just up and downs do you want me to complete, ma? Sumant, you tell me. First, Sumant, you tell me. Later, I will take the opinion of other students. Only Sumant need to reply. You are asking that question today also. Yesterday also you asked, sir, when do you complete? So you want me to complete a deep subject or just up and downs you want me to complete like others? I want to know the answer. Sumant, come on, ma, quickly. Right. No. That only I am asking. Na? See, you are saying the time and all those things. So if you take the software industry, without knowing the subject, only completing the subject, if we go, definitely we have to come to the home one day. One day is what? Within 3 months, we will come to the home. So if you want to feel that it is completed, you can stop. But my class will be continued very deep of the programming. Right. Now you please realize that by the time, if I'm just saying only up and downs, by this time I would have been completing my course like other institutes. Okay. Right. Now you said that timing and all those things. Okay. Right. So all other students, you want me to complete perfectly or not? You want me to complete deep completion of the subject or just only up and downs? Only up and downs. Right. So deep subject I will cover. That's why our class will be having these many students. Okay. So please understand that and then move forward. If anybody is so hurry, this is not the place to understand. This is a deep completion where well-established career will be designed. Okay, right. So don't think that I'm taking 6 months, 7 months like that. No. So yes, ma. So this is a program. It's a class of programming. This is classical programming class. This is perfect programming class. Learn, enjoy the programming. Okay, right. So let's move forward. So I don't want to comment on it. Try to get perfect programming from my class. That's my advice. Right. Shall we move to next one? This is called sum of all the numbers. Now I want to go for one more. So is this explanation is clear for all of you? Is this explanation and steps are clear? Right. Done. See, you take any person and ask how reduce function will work out. Working process you ask, they don't know. Working process, internal working process of this, they don't know. Right. So this will be first step is this part. First step is this part. Second step, third step, continued these all the things until all the result is over. So realize it. The more SAR is teaching, you should come forward. When SAR is decided to teach total knowledge, so you should not ask SAR when do you complete. That I will feel first of all. So when I'm giving more assets to my students, when they say, sir, don't give assets means how can I stop it? I know I don't want. I want to give to more assets. More asset means more subject I'm giving that you enjoy it. Right. Okay, ma, no problem. Sumant, I'm saying in general to you. In general, I'm going to give you. Right. Fine. Let's write one more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write down, ma. Write a Python program which will find which will find which will find biggest and smallest, which will find biggest and smallest, which will find biggest and smallest, which will find biggest and smallest from the which will find biggest and smallest from the given list of numbers, from the given list of numbers, from the given list of numbers, from the given list of numbers. Yes, ma, now I am coming to that. Biggest and smallest, both we will do it. In one program only we will do it. Shall we? Right. Let's come to the point of it. Let's come to the point of it. Dear students, look at ma. Now I'm going to say biggest and smallest, I want to go for it. Look at. Now I will go for Python. Now I'm taking something like this. Let's watch. A little bigger one I will write it. Now I'm taking reduce example 2.5. Right. Fine. Right, ma. Look at. Now I'm taking. What is that? Find the biggest and smallest of list of elements. Right. Now. Right. Coming to the point of it, find biggest and smallest of list of elements. How do you do that? Now you take accept a dynamic number of elements, dynamic number of elements. See once dynamic number of elements. Look at that. Now I will create one n is equal to int of input of enter. How many elements you have? How many elements you have? Elements you have. That means how many elements you have. That means I'm asking you enter number of numbers. Now n you got it. If n less than or equal to 0, if n less than or equal to 0, print of what is that? Is invalid input. Dot format of n else means that else part. N less than or equal to 0, print is invalid input, format of n. Else part we are getting. Now I am asking print. Print enter n elements. See, enter n elements. Okay. Dot format of n. Else means what I will create. LST is equal to list of empty list. This process you know, guys, na? You know this process, ma? Value is equal to what are you doing? Int of input of. This process you already know, ma? Yes, it is not a new process for you. Now you write LST dot, yes, I forget. LST dot, I forget. What should I write? I forget. Excellent. Append of val. Right. So you should addict it to the Python. You should addict it to the Python. Then we can understand the taste of it. Append. With that, what is happening? Reading process is over. Reading process is over. Else is over. Now you say print given elements. I am saying given elements. Now I am saying what, ma? given elements. I will say print of original elements. I am saying that original elements. Original elements. 1 minute ma. Original elements. Colon. I say dot format of LST. Dot format of LST. Okay. Good. Original elements. I got it. Dynamically, I read my data. Okay. This entire code is there na. This is having this many, right? I will try to write in one line. In the Monday class, I will tell you in one line. This entire thing I will tell in one line. Right. So I will take this. I will take one line. I will take in one line only. I will take in one line. That you don't worry. That I will tell you on Monday class. Because Monday still I will go to the some other basic, some other kind of concept. Okay. Now let us go to the apply the biggest. Now find what is that biggest and the smallest. Biggest and what? Smallest elements. Smallest elements. You find out. Smallest elements you find out. Yes. How do you find out the biggest and the smallest elements, ma? Big is equal to, come on, big is equal to, yes, please. Yes, ma, reduce of, lambda, x comma y, yes, please, x comma y, colon, how do you decide the big? How do you decide the big? How do you decide the big? I already told you. How do you decide the big? X greater than y, yeah. X greater than y, like that, huh? X greater than y returns what? Not true or false. X greater than y returns true or false. Yes. So X ma, somebody said it's really super. I will take that student name. Who is that? Rasmi Ranjan, one student, and Gaurav J. He's another student. Yes, super. Yes, super. Really super. That is already told you. X, if X greater than Y, X greater than Y, else Y. Explained or not? Explained or not? Yes. What is this operator called? This doubt was asked by Samrin. I hope that Samrin. Still I will remember in which batch, which doubt students are asking. Ternary operator. Samrin, am I correct, ma? Yes. I'm remembering that. Which doubt, which student is asking, I will remember. Out of my all batches, in a day, which student asked which doubt, I will remember that also. Yes. So finished. Comma. What should I take it? LST. I will pass LST. LST is nothing but containing the elements. First two elements are passed. Whichever element is bigger, suppose if x is bigger, that x will be placed in this first parameter only. First parameter. If y is returned, y value will be returned to x only. So either this x or this y is kept into this x only. Result of the statement will be kept into x only. And the next succeeding elements will be getting. Now tell me, small. Tell me, small is equal to, what I will do? I will just change the condition. Tell me, what is this now? X comma y only. X comma y. I will take a comma b. What is there? A. What is this now? A less than b. What is this now? B. Easy now. LST. How easy, guys. Right, print it. Now from this place, print smallest and biggest. Yes, print of biggest element. I will say biggest of. Look at ma, biggest of. Yeah, biggest of. I say this part, you see ma, is equal to dot format of, I will write LST comma big, LST comma big, I will write it. LST comma big. List I want to print plus biggest also I want to print. Of course, anyhow you are printing the original elements, but I want to print again. Smallest of LST comma small, of small, LST comma small, LST comma small. Yes, done. Yes, done. Execute this. Since I am using reduce function, now I am using what I have to import? Excellent. From FUNC tools, I will use tools. So that time, don't worry about import, I will give you more about import statement. There are so many syntaxes are there. Function tools dot. Here also I will write function tools dot. Yes. Then execute. Start. Now start. FUNC tools. Super. Function. That is called reduce example 2. Reduce example 2. Okay. Reduce example 2. Yes. Enter how many elements you have. -10 if I say. You are getting invalid input. Now you say 10 elements you say. Enter 10 elements. 10, 20. What happens, ma? What happens there? So for loop is missing. That is the main point there. Enter this for loop is missing. Yes, that we forget. So neither you remember nor I remember. For I in range of 1 comma. You forget, I forget. Range of 1 comma n plus 1. Yes, that I need to append to that. This entire thing will be coming under that area. So this is comes under appended, and then I will write under else. For loop else, for loop else. See, the dear students, for loop we are reading appending. For loop, are you understanding, range function? Because this has to repeatedly accept the values or not? Repeatedly accept the values. Otherwise, only one value will be accepted. That's a problem. Now you see start. Now you see start. Now I say, sorry, ma. Now you execute. Yes. What is that? Line number 10. Some syntax. Line number 10. For I in range. For I in range of here. In is missing. In is missing. Typing mistake. Okay. 10. Enter 10 elements. 10, 20, 34, 5, 89, and then 23 minus 45, something like a 0, something like 2, 25. Now I will take something like 456, like this. See that now? This is the data. Original elements are getting, and then biggest of these elements, biggest of this entire thing is called 456. 456. Right? Now another one is smallest of this entire thing is called -45. So I hope that we understand this example. So are you understanding? Come on. Yes, ma. Venkatesh, you are asking the doubt which is already covered, ma. See, Venkatesh is asking this doubt. See the doubt of the student. Sir, suppose you will have to take direct values 2, 3, 5, 8, 9 like that by using reduce function, which will execute or not? Instead of how many numbers we have. What is it? Is it understandable? Or not? Will it execute or not? Think carefully. Why you are going for long? Will it execute or not? You want to take fixed values. Already covered that. You see, where is that? Venkatesh, see that values. See that values, Venkatesh. Venkatesh, are you there? Already you have taken the values now. Already you have taken that values. Right. Then why you got the doubt, ma? You did not see, huh? You take your values. You take your values. Okay. Go to that reduce example one. Don't take this one. You take, don't take this one. Keep comment. Keep comment. You take this values. What you want to take? Some values you take it. TPL you take it. TPL is equal to, you want to take like that, you take it. No problem. But you pass it as TPL. TPL you pass it. Anything you pass it. Reduce function. Why Venkatesh? Why you got that error, ma? Why you got that doubt, ma? Reduce function example one. So you got 28. You got 28. Right? Are you getting ma, Venkatesh? Right. Simple things that is. Right. So I hope reduce function example is clear. Is the reduce function example is clear? With the dynamism is provided here. Dynamically we read. Right. So already this example is done in yesterday's class only. This example we did in yesterday's class only. Do you remember this or not? Yesterday explained or not? Explained or not, ma? Yes, explained. So read the notes, which I will upload today, which I will apply. So explained yesterday. Yes, yesterday's class only. We yesterday's class only we explained. Right, done. So today we will stop at this time, and the next with this, what is done? What is done, ma? We completed what functions we completed? Filter function, map function, reduce function is completed. Right? Are you ensuring that? Yes. Yes, ma. Already yesterday's class uploaded or not uploaded? This function not uploaded, uploaded or not uploaded? This function is not uploaded, Anonymous functions, anonymous functions. I uploaded, ma. These things I uploaded. Okay. So I will upload everything. I will upload now. Everything I will upload. Anonymous functions already uploaded. Special functions I will upload now because it is in the middle of the discussion now. That's why. Okay. We will stop now. Upload now only. Uploading now itself. Now itself I will upload. Okay. Thank you. Good day. Monday class, don't miss it. Some special another concept I will start. Some other special concept I will introduce. Don't miss it. Thank you. Good day.